everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik launches second phase of Ahar scheme. 100 Ahar centres open at different places across Odisha. Mild tremors jolt some parts of Odisha. No loss of life reported due to the natural calamity. CBI raids offices Odishatv International Limited, a Surat-based chit fund company at 14 places in the country, including 4 in Odisha. Senior BJD leader Damodar Raut raises question on CBI probe into the chit fund scam, says the investigating agency should not prolong its investigation indefinitely. And Mumbai, Nagpur and Pune were removed as host grounds for the IPL matches. OCA secretary says Baravati Stadium is ready to host the cricket matches. Now the details. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Thursday launched the second phase of Ahar scheme at Indoor Stadium in Cuttack. At the special function, the Chief Minister dedicated 100 more Ahar outlets. Last year on 1st April, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik launched the meal scheme in all 5 municipal corporations, namely Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Barampur, Rourkela and Sambalpur. Under the scheme, the state government provides rice and dalma at ₹5. Basic infrastructure such as water facilities, CCTV camera for surveillance, facilities for handicapped people are in place at the new Ahar outlets. The state government has also constituted district Ahar societies for smooth management of the program. Mild tremors were felt in some parts of Odisha on Wednesday evening, but no loss of life was reported from any of these places. Reports said tremors were felt at about 7:26 p.m. in Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Kendrapada, Puri, Anandpur, Baleswar, Bhadrak, Baripada and Paradeep for around 1 to 2 seconds. In Bhubaneswar and Cuttack, people living in apartments ran out in fear soon after the tremor. However, there were no reports of loss of life and property in the Twin City and other areas of the state. Talking to the media, Director Meteorological Centre Bhubaneswar Dr. Sarachandra Sahu said, the epicenter of the tremor was on the India-Myanmar border with the intensity of 6.8 in the Richter scale. Talking about the possibility of aftershock, Sahu said, since there is no such possibility in Odisha as the intensity of the tremor in the state was negligible, the people of the state need not panic, he said. The CBI on Wednesday conducted simultaneous raids on the offices of the Odishatv International Limited, a Surat-based chit fund company at 14 places in the country, including 4 in Odisha. Reports said the raid is on in Surat, Goa, Indore and Jabalpur and Bhubaneswar, Jagatsinghpur, Angul and Barampur in Odisha. In Barampur, the CBI officials raided the residence of Subhranshu Lenka, the head of Odishatv Group's Odisha branch, while in Bhubaneswar, the raid is on at a rented house in Nageswar Tangi area where the family members of Lenka are staying. Sources said the CBI officials have seized several documents and compact discs or CDs from the house. Besides, they have also seized documents and some photographs of Lenka with some women from a house in Shahid Nagar area where the company had opened a branch office. Notably, Lenka along with Chandrasen Shivaji Chauhan, director of the company and Sapkale, another director of the company are presently lodged in Jharpada Circle Jail in Bhubaneswar. Senior BJD leader Damodar Raut on Wednesday said the CBI, which is probing the multi-crore chit fund scam in Odisha, should not prolong its investigation indefinitely. The statement of Raut came in the wake of opposition political parties demanding a CBI probe into the link of senior BJD leader and Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare Minister Sanjay Das Verma with Pradeep Sethi, managing director of Odishatv or AT Group, a chit fund company. Replying to a question on the recent statement of Pradeep Sethi, managing director of Odishatv Group, to the media that he had never gifted a Pajero SUV to Food Supply and Consumer Welfare Minister Sanjay Das Verma, Raut asked how come that Sethi could give his statement to the media while he is inside the jail. Asked about the demand of the opposition for the ouster of Das Verma from his post, Raut said, in politics, people are not brought to the party after a blood test. Asked to comment on the statement of Raut, BJD spokesperson Amar Prasad Satpathy said he has nothing to say on this. This is his personal opinion, he told OTV.
संपृक्त अछंती बोली केही प्रमाण करी देखै नाहंती तो ये तीन तुंडरे छेली कुकुर करिया पई एक प्रयास चलीछि तार परिणति कौन हबो भविष्यत कहब जेतेबेले चिट फंड रे जमाकारी मानकर टंका हड़प करा जाइछि बोली खबर आसिला तत्क्षणात मुख्यमंत्री नवीन पट्टनायक विजिलेंस इनक्वारी पई आदेश देले विजिलेंस इनक्वारी जेतेबेले तत्परता सहित चली बहु चिटफंड कंपानी प्राय 300 कोटी टंका जबत कराइला संपत्ति बाज्याप्त कराइला बहु लोक जेल को जाइए सेतिकी बेले गोटे मकदमा दायर है सुप्रीम कोर्ट रे पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट इन्वेस्टिगेशन तापर मान्यवर सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहले ना चिट फंड को तदंत कर सीबीआई एवं सेतबेले विरोधी दल मैंने चित्कार कले जे सीबीआई हूँ एकमात्र तदंतकारी संस्था से ठीक कर राज्य विजिलेंस ठीक करें मु कहूँ सीबीआई तदंत होउची मु मना करूना तदंत करंतु तदंत शेष करंतु अनादिकाल पर्यंत तदंत न करंतु मझिरे मझिरे चुरकी न मारंतु एवं अर्थतत्व अपराध अपराधी होता प्रदीप सेठी झारपड़ा जेल भितर अच्छे से आपण मान स्टेटमेंट केमी दौर गोपनीयता कौट रोचे काली सकाल जे कहता मुझे गाड़ी देती आज कहते ना से गाड़ी नहीं ना से निर्मल लोक यही कथा जो अपराधी कह नहीं चर्चा हम ये विरोधी मैंने जब सहित संपर्क थो से जानूे मुझे तो संपर्क ना मुझे जानी ना अपराध विज्ञान रे देखा जाए जेल को गला पर कैदी माने 164 स्टेटमेंट जहाँ देती मजिस्ट्रेट आगे कोर्ट को गला पर से प्रभावित हुए और स्वर बदल था नुआ कथा नुहे तो ये जेहेतु चिटफंड दुर्नीति एक घोर विपर्यस्त कर लोक मान तो ये दुर्नीति एत गुरुतर आपको तदंत करुवा संस्था सीबीआई एभली किसी घटना न करू जे जहाँधे अपराधी मैंने भद्रलोक भली खबर कागज स्टेटमेंट दे पारे मु तो जानी नहीं जेकोसी राजनीतिक दल सी कौटी रक्त परीक्षा कर दल लोक नियंती नहीं किसी समभावापन्न लोक एकाठी मिसले गोटे दल हुए तो से दल भितर क्यों चरित्र किए अच्छे जानव किए आज जो जना पड़ती से धरा पड़ती तेणु ता दल को दोष दे लाभ कौन ए दलर कथा नुह व्यक्तिर कथा मो जानवे साधारण जीवन को जो मैंने आसती राजनीति कहुच्छी सेठी कौन कथा नहीं गोटे कथा कहुपर आलो सखी आपड़ा महत्व आपे रखी जो मैंने साधारण जीवन अच्छी से महत्व रखी न पार्टी अन्य कहीं साहाय्य कर।
The state government is aiming to auction 9 of the 14 mines which are at different stages of exploration by the end of this year. Odisha Steel and Mines Minister Prafulla Malik said, except Kottametta limestone mine in Malkangiri district, the rest are at G3 exploration stage. The differential global positioning system or DGPS work of the mine is in progress and it will be ready for auction soon. A G3 mine is at prospecting stage, while G2 mine is at general exploration stage and G1 is the stage where exploration can take place in a mine. The other mines in Koraput, Keonjhar, Sundargarh and Bargarh districts are all in G3 status and will be available for auction by December.
केंद्र सरकार कहले जोरा G2 लेवल को जीव से गुडी को ऑक्शन हबो G2 लेवल सर्वे रे हमर वर्तमान हम अछि 14टा सर्वे करूछु विलंब हेतला कोन जो काम सले जे हमर G2 लेवल सरी गला खणी हम जोड़ा जते चंचल सरी जाउ हम से चंचल करू ताकू ऑक्शन करबा कोन।
Already on the back foot over the farmer suicide cases in the recent past and the Pajero vehicle issue involving Food and Civil Supplies Minister Sanjay Das Burma, the BJD has now invited criticism from the opposition parties on the farmers' workshop scheduled on 20th April. While the BJP has lambasted the state government for failing to address the farmers' issues, including lack of irrigation facilities and distressed paddy sell, the Congress party said the ruling BJD was trying to evade farmers' ire by organizing such futile programs. The Saffron Party, which has been demanding the scalp of Das Burma in the vehicle case for quite some time, said the state government must be pro-farmer first. However, the BJD has denounced the allegations. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is scheduled to inaugurate the workshop for around 10,000 farmers from across the state.
ये अटेंशन रेवेन्यू गोटे पॉजिटिव प्रोग्राम चाषी मानू समस्या संपर्क में शुणा अवगत करवा सरकारी प्रोग्राम रे ये हठात कि नुहे कि डाइवर्ट करने में उद्दिष्ट नुहे चिटफंड इनक्वारी चिटफंड बाटे हम और जल संकट मुकाबला करने सरकार नंबर ऑफ प्रोग्राम नहीं
विशेष भाव में चाषी आत्महत्या सरकार विचलित भयभीत हो जाइए लोके पीवा पानी पाऊना यही समस्या को केमिति समाधान करा जाई परिबो राज्य सरकार तार बाट पाऊना अते बाध्य होई किसी ना किसी कार्यक्रम हाथ को रोची किंतु सेतरे समान सफल हेबे नाही।
ये कर्मशालार अर्थटा टिके बुझीचंती तो कर्मशाला जोटा करा जाए 10,000 संख्यार बोधे ओडिशा रे प्रथम थर पे कर्मशाला करा जाउछि चासिंगर।
Accusing his arch-rival senior BJD leader and Food Supply Minister Sanjay Das Verma of investing money earned from chit fund operators in his realtor company, senior Congress leader Lulu Mahapatra on Wednesday said if the former does not reveal the details of his chit fund transactions, he will reveal the modus operandi of the minister to the media very soon. Briefing media persons here, Mahapatra said Das Verma has had financial transactions worth crores through the banked account of one Biswal of Maluda area in Balugaon. However, Das Verma was not available for any comments. Meanwhile, the BJP today reiterated its demand for the immediate ouster of Das Verma from his post.
स्वच्छ निर्मल शासन द्वाही देउथुबा मुख्यमंत्री तुरंत पदक्षेप नैकरी संजय दास वर्मा को दायित्व बहिष्कार करवार एकांत आवश्यक है नहेले भारतीय जनता पार्टी राज्य रास्तार तार संग्राम आरंभ करिछि संग्राम को आउ दुर्बार करबो।
जणे विशाल तार कोन हेबे मालुद्र तांकर प्रॉपर्टी कोन थिला एंटर फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन तांको अकाउंट रही छै ना नाही माइनिंग टू आरंभ करी कि ग्रेनाइट टू आरंभ करी बिल्डर टू आरंभ करी सबुथिरे तांकर पैसा इन्वेस्ट होई छै ना नाही किबळ केलेंकार तुम सृष्टि करछो को चिट फंड रु केते टंका तुम बिल्डर को जाईछि कंपनी को सब तो खोली
से संपर्क में मोर किसी मतामत दबार नहीं से तांको मत रखी पॉलिटिकली जो मैंने इस्तीफा दाबी कर ये केवल लिमिटेड वे रे दृष्टि विचार किंतु परवर्ती मुहूर्त में इनक्वारी फाइनालिटी न आसिक कहवा ये अत्यंत इम्मैच्योर परिपक्व।
Despite the restrictions imposed on the display of weapons during a public function, BJP leader and former Sambalpur MLA Jayanarayan Mishra wielded a sword at the Hanuman Jayanti celebrations on Wednesday. According to the sources, Jayanarayan was seen wielding a sword in the presence of police personnel. A scuffle broke out as police tried to prevent Jayanarayan from wielding the sword. Sources informed that 2 women have been detained for allegedly supplying sword to Jayanarayan. Commenting on the incident, Sambalpur SP said that appropriate action will be taken as per the law. Notably, Jayanarayan landed in jail for allegedly wielding a sword during Hanuman Jayanti celebrations last year. Earlier today, during the Akhada procession organized on the occasion of Hanuman Jayanti, participants were also seen displaying the weapons. Despite the restrictions, the Hanuman Jayanti Coordination Committee is adamant on its stand on wielding weapons during the celebrations, citing centuries-old tradition. The Supreme Court on Wednesday upheld its earlier ruling that had barred the General Secretary of Odisha Olympic Association OOA Ashirwad Behera from holding office till the next hearing scheduled on 13 July. It's a continuation of the same order given by the Supreme Court in March. I will adhere to the Apex Court's order, said Ashirwad Behera. The Supreme Court on 9th March had directed Ashirwad Behera to stay away from the post of OOA General Secretary while hearing the controversial land encroachment case. The Apex Court had also asked the Joint Secretary of OOA to take charge as General Secretary for this period. Behera has held the office of General Secretary for the last 28 years since 1988. The Judicial Committee led by the Cuttack District Judge had submitted a detailed report to the Supreme Court in September last year on the encroachment of government land by the state Olympic body. Sadar Police has registered a fresh land grab case against ex-Congress legislator Ramesh Jena. The case relates to alleged grabbing of a land belonging to Raghunath Temple Trust in the city by him. Barampur SP Ashish Singh said a fresh land grab case has been registered against Jena in Sadar PS. Kiran Panda, Murli, Arakhit Jena, Ramesh Jena, Guna Sahu and some others have been accused of grabbing about 4 acres of land belonging to Raghunath Temple Trust. Singh said that trust officials have confirmed the land grab case. Officials said this is the first case that Jaina has been accused of occupying a land of Temple Trust. 5 days back, City Police had registered a rape case against Jaina. Several cases in connection with tender fixing, land grabbing, gutkha trade and illegal firearms have been registered against Jaina. Tension prevailed on the premises of Arati Steel Plant on Wednesday following the death of a worker undergoing treatment after being injured in an accident at the plant. Staff of the steel plant, along with locals, ransacked and torched the security office after news of the death of the worker, identified as Chandan Das, spread. Prior to this, some irate locals staged a dharna in front of gate number 1 and 2 of the plant. Notably, 2 contract workers of DRI department and an engineer were injured in the accident inside the steel plant on 7th April. Titlagarh was the hottest place in the state on Wednesday with 45 degrees Celsius, while the mercury went up to 40 degrees and above in 17 other places of the state, of which 10 recorded above 42 degrees, a Met Department release said. Temperature in 17 places are Chandbali 40.4 degrees Celsius, Cuttack 40.6 degrees Celsius, Bhubaneswar 42.2 degrees Celsius, Angul 42.7 degrees Celsius, Baripada 40.5 degrees Celsius, Jharsuguda 42 degrees Celsius, Keonjhar 40 degrees Celsius, Sambalpur 42 degrees Celsius, Sundargarh 42.5 degrees Celsius, Hirakud 42.1 degrees Celsius, Talcher 43.6 degrees Celsius, Bhavanipatna 43.5 degrees Celsius, Balangir 43 degrees Celsius, Fulbani 40 degrees Celsius, Malkangiri 43.4 degrees Celsius, Sonpur 44.8 degrees Celsius and Dhenkanal at 42.5 degrees Celsius. While an intense heat wave continues in most parts of Odisha, the Met Department has said the condition will prevail till 19th April. When Mumbai, Nagpur and Pune were removed as host grounds for the IPL matches, Odisha Cricket Association OCA Secretary Ashirwad Behera on Wednesday said the Barapati Stadium is ready to host the cricket matches provided the state government lends full support. Behera told the media persons, "We have 7 pitches at the Barapati Stadium. Besides, the under-19 matches are going on. Therefore, the stadium is in full state of readiness." However, he added the OCA would not request the Board of Control for Cricket in India or BCCI to change the IPL venue to the Barapati Stadium. Behera said, "If BCCI asks us to organize a match here, we are ready for that. But no directive has been issued to us regarding this so far." Notably, the Bombay High Court on Wednesday directed BCCI to shift all the IPL matches after 30th April out of Maharashtra, observing that the plight of drought victims cannot be ignored. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik launches second phase of Ahar scheme. 100 Ahar centres opened at different places across Odisha. Mild tremors jolted some parts of Odisha. No loss of life reported due to the natural calamity. CBI raids officers Astha International Limited, a Surat-based chit fund company, at 14 places in the country, including 4 in Odisha. Senior BJD leader Damodar Raut raises question on CBI probe into the chit fund scam, says the investigating agency should not prolong its investigation indefinitely. And Mumbai, Nagpur and Pune were removed as host grounds for the IPL matches. OCA Secretary says Barapati Stadium is ready to host the cricket matches. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.